Federal officials, including Vice President JD Vance, making a stop in South Texas at a location that was once a hotspot for migrant crossings. Back in the summer of 2023, Texas Governor Greg Abbott began installing a series of buoys in the Rio Grande. And now, less than 2 years later, that barrier has doubled in size. Let's bring in NewsNation's Allie Bradley live for us there in Eagle Pass, Texas. And Allie, we saw White House officials there yesterday. But what all has changed since those buoys first went up?
Yeah, hey, Nichole, of course, we're standing in the place where Vice President Vance and team were here yesterday surveying the area, seeing what was going on, because this was kind of ground zero and the epicenter for the crisis. And really, it wasn't that long ago that we were seeing hundreds of people. So we actually got to get out on a boat with Border Patrol. We're actually the first cable news network in over a year to be able to do so, because we were basically blocked from working with Border Patrol on the water down here. So we actually got to get out on the water, and I've been down here covering this area for 4 years. And a day that lives in infamy for me, November 15th of 2023. We were out here, we saw hundreds of people trying to cross the river, and I'll tell you, it was just devastating. People, babies being swept away, lifeless bodies were being pulled from the river, being resuscitated right in front of us and in front of their children. But to prevent more of these illegal crossings in that same exact area, Governor Greg Abbott just doubled the length of the buoy barrier. So let's show you that. We just drove alongside it, and it was pretty impressive. They've added around 1,000 feet of that barrier. As I said, doubling that, making it much longer as a deterrent there for illegal crossings. But one of the reasons why JD Vance was down here in the first place was the need for that increased military resource to address the advanced capabilities of the cartels. Now, I asked him about the possibility of responding to the cartels on their turf. Take a listen to what he had to say about that.
Since the designation of the cartels as terrorists, does that give the United States the green light to go into Mexico and to strike them there?
What designating cartel organizations allows us to do is deploy the full resources of the United States military to engage in serious border enforcement. Of course, the president is going to make the determination about how we deploy those forces. But our hope is that Mexico takes this job seriously.
All right, so we talked with Border Patrol agents, Nichole. They tell us that while numbers are down, the violence with the cartel has ramped up. So head on a swivel for them. They're not letting their guard down. They're preparing for a if, not when, not if situation down here, Nichole.
All right, Allie Bradley live for us there in Eagle Pass. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.